Welcome back to another episode of Million Dollar Memberships, a limited edition 9-part series where I am helping established online coaches and service providers like yourself transition from traditional one-on-one coaching and services to building out a super profitable and scalable membership program model inside of your business. So we are getting into our lesson 8. So we are getting there in the series, and this one is all on launching your membership. So now that we have our membership all packaged and we know what's going into it and we know how we're going to be working in it every single week and month, now it's time to actually think about selling it and getting members inside. So we have a lot of ground to cover, so I'm going to get right into it. But I want to call this out first. Launching a membership is the top fear among coaches and service providers. Everyone is so scared to launch their membership and overthink it, but it's actually so simple. And so in this lesson, we're actually going to dive into a strategic plan that you can use to launch your own and break down all of the common fears around it. So I actually pulled a lot of the trainings that we do right inside of Million Dollar Memberships Club. If you are going to be joining that, or maybe you're a member inside there already, if you are, hi. If you are inside of that, then a lot of the things in here you'll see are some trainings that we have inside of that membership club. Not all of them, but we have a couple pulled from there. So first things first is your launch plan formula. So write this down, screenshot this if you're watching this. Your launch plan formula, what you want to do to launch your membership is you want to take your members' most successful year to date. So what is that? What is that thing? Plus your membership structure, that equals your launch plan. Okay, because this is going to be the easiest way to get members inside of your membership without it feeling like you're selling and with it honestly feeling like a service. Like every single time I do this, it feels like a service. I always get such good feedback. People join memberships and have joined my membership so easily from this. Like it just literally just feels like a process. It doesn't even feel like I'm selling. And it's beautiful. And this is what I teach you inside of Million Dollar Memberships Club as well in super depth. But we're getting into that today. So again, take your members' most successful year to date plus your membership structure, words, that equals your launch plan. If you don't know what your members' most successful year to date is and you don't know what your membership structure is, that means you haven't listened or you don't remember the episodes previous to this one. So make sure you go back and you listen to those because we dive really deep into how to determine both of those things. So let's break it down. Your members' most successful year to date. So let's just give an example here. Let's just say that your members' most successful year to date is to have a consistent morning routine, workout routine, and to have hit 5 personal health goals. So that is what they would consider their most successful year to date in terms of their health. So your membership structure, let's just say your membership is really a community-based membership with monthly workshops, challenges, and coaching calls. So that is how you work with your members inside of your membership. Workshops, challenges, and coaching calls, and a community of others inside. So we're taking those two things, most successful year to date, plus your membership structure. I cannot say that. And that is going to equal, well, if you're watching this on YouTube, you just seen what happened, balloons everywhere. So that is going to equal your launch plan. So this is going to be a miniature version of your membership. So I'm going to tell you what that can actually look like. So basically you might be wondering how does that equal a miniature version of my membership? You want to really take those things. So like if your member is wanting to have consistent morning routine, workout routine, you're wanting to take those things. And then if you have a community-based membership with monthly workshops, challenges, and coaching calls, you're wanting to take that and like make it into a miniature version of your membership and use that to sell your membership. So what this does is it gives your audience a taste of your membership. So it really allows them, if you're doing this, so an example of this would be like a 5-day health workshop where they're going to craft their ideal morning routine for their life with daily challenges, live trainings, and community access. So maybe this is something that you literally just do in a Facebook group. Like it does not have to be anything crazy. Maybe in a Facebook group, you have a 5-day workshop, a 5-day health workshop. Every single day you're getting on a call right? So you're getting on some kind of training, and maybe you also make it a Q&A. So everyone who joins gets some kind of training around their goals. So maybe a training one day around morning routine, maybe a training one day around workout routine, maybe a training one day on how to start hitting their goals, how to start like structuring their days to actually hit their goals instead of just letting them slide by. You get it. And then they get an option to ask questions on there. And then because they're in a Facebook group, they're getting a community aspect. So they have other members in there, right? So you kind of see how this is mimicking what your membership looks like. So again, if you are taking something like this, mimicking what your membership looks like, making it miniature in something like a Facebook group, you're really giving your audience a taste of your membership, a taste of what it would feel like to be in a community, a taste of what it would be like to get on calls with you and other members of the community and get their questions answered, and like what your training approach looks like, right? Like what it would actually look like to work with you inside of your membership. It also gives them the what, why, and some of the how. And then your membership gives them the full plan on a platter, basically, right? So if you were to do something like this, again, a 5-day health workshop, maybe it's just free, where they craft their ideal morning routine for their life. And then they get some trainings on it. Your membership can lead so perfectly into giving them actual routines for them and their life, an actual health routine and workout routine and nutrition routine and goal setting and all of the things. So you can really structure it to just be a really miniature version and just give them that kind of beginning first taste, and definitely give them some wins so they can feel like the momentum of being in there and want to continue. But then your membership can really just lead nicely into, okay, if you loved this 5-day workshop, if this was something that you want to do and this is something that you're really passionate in, come join us in this membership, because that is what we do. You can be in this every single month, and you can be on calls with me every single month, and you can be in a community with everyone every single day. And it's just such a nice, easy transition. So again, inside of Million Dollar Memberships Club, we give you the full plan of action of how to do this, literally from how to decide what your workshop is going to be, your 5-day free workshop. What is that going to be? We give you all of the emails that you want to include. We give you how to structure every single day inside of a workshop based on years and years of not only my experience doing it, but my clients as well. What works, what doesn't work, what people actually need to hear, things to do to actually get people to show up to the 5-day free workshop and actually participate. We give you everything. We also give you templates for how to sell your membership afterwards. So it's super flawless and easy. This is something that will literally change your business and your life if you implement this. So again, if you want to learn more about Million Dollar Memberships, just go to the link in the show notes or in the description. Click on that. If we are open for enrollment, definitely go join us. And if we're not open for enrollment, you can add yourself to the waitlist. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go into just some tangible tips that you can actually take with you today to start filling your membership. And if you don't have a membership right now, jot these down, because these are going to absolutely change the game for you. And there's a lot of these things that you can actually start using right now to carrot dangle and get people excited about your upcoming membership. So the first one is to use story-based marketing to illustrate the transformation. So story does really, really well when it comes to selling anything, because people can really see themselves in that person. Even if the story isn't exactly the exact same as the person watching it, there's going to be a lot of things that they can pull from it and relate to. And it also just makes it a little bit more attainable, and a sense of like, holy crap, this person started where I am and now they're here. That means it's possible for me too. So story-based marketing, rather than just being like, my membership is made for this person, this is what you get, this is the result. If you can also combine that with story, that is going to be the magic with selling your membership. The next one is to market a specific and clear transformation. Again, remember, too broad of a transformation won't make your membership a must buy, right? You don't want it to be, oh, that sounds nice someday, or like, that sounds cool, but it's not really something that I have to buy right now. You want to make it something that is just so specific, so clear, and also focusing on that transition, because people who are in transitions, they're going to pay to get to that place right away. The next one is you want to paint the picture of your features when you market them. So you don't just want to say, my membership comes with monthly calls, my membership comes with resources, my membership comes with a community, because that doesn't really hit. It doesn't paint a picture. You want to really paint a picture, especially to women, right? If your membership is, and if this applies if your membership is for women, but Million Dollar Memberships Club definitely does target women. This is something that we we kind of need. Like, women buy emotionally. Men, on the other hand, tend to, and obviously this is a generalization, but tend to buy more like logically and strategically, whereas women, a lot of the times, even though we can buy logically and strategically, a lot of the times the emotional is where the magic happens, right? Buying emotionally and being able to really feel yourself in something. And so you want to paint the picture of your features when you market them. So an example, if you have monthly calls within your membership, you want to just paint that picture. What happens there? What is it actually like? What do you guys talk about? What goes down on those calls? What's the client point of view from that? What is it like? Do they get on and then they're just waiting for their turn? Or is it like you guys do some icebreakers in the beginning? Or is it like you guys get on and everyone has their favorite drink and we kind of just share life stuff for a little bit and then we get into trainings? Or like, what actually happens there? Just get very specific. Also, any specific client stories that you can share of maybe how a client had a transformation or a breakthrough on a call would be perfect, because that can really help paint that transformation or that picture as well. So painting the pictures of your features is super important. The next one is you want to create an ongoing funnel for your advertising of your membership. So an example would be some kind of lead magnet that goes into your membership. And then let's just say someone joins your membership, great. If someone doesn't join your membership after they get that lead magnet, then they get put into a series of nurture emails until they hopefully join. If they still don't join, then they're on your email list and they could definitely become a client or a member in the future. So this is what people say about making money in your sleep, basically, is you always want to have something that is doing the selling for you. Because sure, in the beginning of your membership, you're excited to talk about it. Like, the marketing comes very naturally and easy, and it's something that you can really do on your own. But if you're wanting this thing to stick around and become $1 million membership, which is why you're listening to this, so I'm assuming you do, you need to have something selling your membership for you when you are not selling. You cannot rely on your energy alone. So there's a couple of different options for your lead magnet, because what ends up happening is now you promote your lead magnet, not just your membership. This does not mean that you don't promote your membership. You definitely do, definitely during your pushes, which is something we do teach you inside of $1 Million Membership Club, is how to structure launch pushes and sales pushes, and should you be selling all the time or should you be doing it just periodically throughout the year. We teach you that based on what it is that you are deciding to do with your membership, because again, it's not cookie cutter. Everyone's membership is different. But you want to also be promoting your lead magnet as if you're selling it as like a course. You know what I mean? So there's a couple of different options to promote your lead magnet. The first one is all organically. So this would be your current audience, collaborating consistently. So like selling to your current audience, collaborating with people consistently, marketing your lead magnet yourself, even like getting clients to do it through affiliate marketing. Like that one, to me, I consider organic. Or you could do ads, which is driving traffic to your lead magnet every single month by paying ads. If you're doing Pinterest ads, if you're doing Meta ads, wherever you're doing your ads, if you're working with a ad agency, which I definitely recommend, especially if ads are not your strong suit, and definitely a good one. Or a combination of both. And you know what? This is something that we really help you do inside of $1 Million Memberships Club, because again, the beauty of me having and growing my membership, or the beauty of me growing my entire business through memberships, is I have done some really great things And I've also made some mistakes. And that is how I am here, being able to teach you the things to do and the things to not do. One of my massive mistakes that I really regret, and that was something that was like a big, like, ooh, moment for me, was I got so much momentum with my memberships just from organic because people loved them, because of the way that I uh, led them and just the structure of them, like memberships. That's how my brain just works. I just know how to create a membership. It's what I do. But because I was having such good success with organic and just through my client referrals and word of mouth and like my own audience, I didn't take extra money coming in from my membership and put it into ads. I just kind of thought, it was almost like I wore this badge of honor of like, oh, I've done this organically. I didn't use ads. It was like this badge of honor, which is so silly now that I think of it. But I didn't put the extra money coming in. I didn't put it into ads and like really putting gas on the fire. And there came a time where I wasn't able to work anymore. I had a lot of shit happen in my life and I wasn't able to work. And all of a sudden, slowly, the organic just kind of starts drying up because you're not physically putting it out there, right? Organic relies on your energy, either through collaborations or either through getting affiliates or either through whatever it is, right? Marketing yourself. So that is something that I really wish that I did. And this is something that, because I've seen both sides of the coin, and now have an amazing team that I work with for ads, I can really see the differences and see when I should have put money into ads, because I personally don't believe that right in the beginning of my entrepreneurial journey, ads would have been a good move, but there was a specific place where I know it just would have been the move. And this is something that I help my clients with. This is something that I help you with inside of Million Dollar Memberships Club as well, is really figuring out what is going to be best for your marketing, where you're at in your business, and for your membership. So both, in my opinion, are really great to do. It just really depends on where you're at. And then once you have clients inside of your membership, so once you actually have members, then implementing an affiliate program is hands down one of the best things that you can do. Again, we teach you how to do that inside of Million Dollar Memberships Club in a way that actually works, in a way that your affiliates actually show up and sell your program for you. And when you can combine all of these things, that is when you will have a $1 million membership. My other favorite method for converting, for really high converting, especially for like mid-ticket to high-ticket memberships, is having a 3 to 5 day workshop or boot camp or challenge, whatever you want to call it, what we went through before. That is one of my favorite. It is something that always performs so well. A masterclass can also really work well if you have the people, if you really have the audience and the signups for the masterclass. That can work really well as well. A masterclass can also work really, really well as a lead magnet. So I'll give you one example of how this is actually played out for one of my clients. So one of my clients, Alicia, before she came to me, she was having a time. Her car was repossessed. She wasn't able to pick up her kids who were living with their dad. She wasn't able to just do everyday life things, really. She was living far away from her kids. She got her car repossessed. She didn't have a way to be getting to them. She was barely scraping by. She was really trying to save money to be able to get a car, be able to get her own apartment, all of these things. But she knew that if she was to put money into something like this, that would then turn into the money that she needed to actually get the car and to actually get the apartment and to be able to do all those things, rather than just trying to scrape by and collect money, like little money after little money, and trying to put it into savings and a car and all of the things then. So we ended up working together. One of the first things we did is we did a strategic workshop to launch with an affiliate program and storytelling strategy. So she had some past clients. She had people that she could use for the affiliate program. She had a little bit of an audience. She had like a good community of people before. And she really just decided we're going to go all in with this. So we went all in with the strategic workshop to launch within it was less than 6 months. I believe it was 4 months. I want to say 4 months, but I can't quite remember right now. So I'm going to just say less than 6 months. She was able to bring in $27,000 in cash in 1 month. Just in 1 month, she was able to buy a new car for her family. She was able to just finally get some money in the bank. And this was because of this strategic workshop strategy combined with the affiliate program, combined with that storytelling that I had told you about a little bit earlier. So some key takeaways for this is, let's go with the strategic workshop first. This one is so powerful because it creates the trust for your people, right? They're literally working with you for free in a way before they actually work with you. It also mimics your program, so they're able to really see for themselves, right? Like, yes, you can paint the picture and try and explain what's in your membership all you want, but having something that actually kind of mimics it and gets people experiencing it is hands down what's going to be able to sell it. Small commitment to get in the door. So it was something that people were able to just kind of test out. And then once they were in it, they're like, holy shit, I need this. And so they continued on with her. And it also shows them a clear path of where they are now to where they want to be. So it's really helping show them, look, if you loved this, take this next step with me, and this is what we're going to do. You already saw what you were able to do in this 5-day workshop. Look what you could do in 5 months with me, or whatever it might be. The next thing we got her doing is there we go, affiliates. So what affiliates really did for her is this really creates social proof. So it really is, I mean, you can look at referrals will always be the top way of selling. Like always, always, always. If you look at it this way, this is an example I use all the time. If you are moving into a new city, let's just say you move to a new city, one of the first things you do is you start asking people for referrals, right? Let's just say you need a new doctor or a new hairstylist or a new naturopath. A lot of the times what you're going to do is if you know someone in the city, you're going to ask them, or if you don't know someone, you're going to hit Google and you're going to go look for reviews, right? Because word of mouth referrals is always going to be what people just naturally trust. And so that is why having an affiliate program for your membership is so important. Word of mouth, referrals, it is always just going to be queen when it comes to selling. Cross audiences plus a wider reach. So this really, all of a sudden, she wasn't the only one selling her program. All of a sudden, she had her other members selling her membership, her program for her, right? So also, because it's a group membership type of program, they want to be in that program with the people who are talking about it. Like they want to, if it's their friend or someone that they follow on social media, they want to be in that community with that person as well. So that is another reason it is just amazing. Members even more bought in, which equals better results and more word of mouth marketing. So when you have affiliates and you have your members being your affiliates, this is like almost like a badge for them. It's almost like they're now even more bought in to their membership because they have a job in it, right? It's like when you, I don't want to like compare members to kids because that's not what I'm doing at all, but it's like in like elementary school or kindergarten where the teacher picks like the helper of the day. All of a sudden that kid is on its best behavior and they're just like, they're so proud, right? And that's kind of what it's like with your affiliates. Like they're proud to have that role. They take it more seriously. They show up more to your membership, which means they get better results inside of your membership because they're showing up, which then means they're going to talk about your membership more. There's more word of mouth and it just snowballs from there. So you can see how like passionate I am about these two things. They just are so, so important and definitely something that we teach you how to do inside of $1 Million Memberships Club. Trust me, we have all of the trainings and we dive so deep into this. This is actually one of the topics inside of $1 Million Memberships Club. We have a topic of the month where we dive really, really deep into certain aspects, whether it be creating your actual offer or creating your monthly schedule for your membership, or launching your membership, marketing your membership. This is something that we dive so deep on inside of the Memberships Club. Because the other thing is you want to do these, but you want to do them right. You don't just want to kind of throw shit at the wall and hope that your affiliate program works or hope that your workshop works, because there are a lot of intricacies within both of these strategies. And so that's something we just get so into the weeds on with you for your membership inside of $1 Million Memberships Club. You also have the opportunity every single month to get on calls and ask me directly. I am there with you and we are working on your membership to really make sure that everything that we do when it comes to strategic workshops or creating your affiliate program is for you. So not only are you just actually talking to me on our calls every single month, but there's also places inside of the membership for you to ask your questions where I'm personally answering them every single month as well, or every single day as well inside of the membership. So you just have so much support in implementing this strategy into your own membership. And like I said before, not only do you get the complete blueprint on how to run high converting workshops and affiliate programs, but you get access to my personal, the ones that I use, the ones that I've had hundreds at this point of clients use and that work, are email sequences and templates, marketing templates, so how to actually promote your workshop and also promote your membership afterwards, event templates, so how to actually create events within your workshops, affiliate program training, so how to bring on affiliates and again, really get them to show up and really get that strategy to actually work. So all of a sudden you have 20 marketers, 100 marketers out there marketing your program for you. And then we teach you how to plug it all into your membership launch funnel. Again, I do not believe in one size fits all. So there's going to be, you'll see when you come into the membership that there's all of these little areas where it will tell you if this is what you do, you're going to want to do this. If this is what you do, you're going to want to do this. Plus, you also have me every single month, again, on calls. You have the dedicated area to ask questions for your membership. We just want to make sure that your membership is so solid so that you get to that $1 million membership mark. So again, if you are interested in joining us in $1 Million Memberships Club, please do. All of the information, the link for that is in the show notes or in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. And again, this $1 Million Memberships Club is really just helping you transition from just straight one-on-one, burning yourself out, doing all the things, always relying on yourself to market, to creating a really profitable, scalable membership where not only are you going to learn how to strategically promote it and to do all of the things that we talked about in here, but then also how to just really pour that gas on the fire and absolutely blow up your marketing so that you get to a point of having a 7-figure $1 million membership. So again, go to the link. If we are open for enrollment, join us before we close. And if we are closed, there's going to be an option for you to join the waitlist and we'll send you an email once we are open for enrollment again. You can also go to my Instagram at Paige_Vandy. You can see all of our client testimonials, our social proof, all of that you can see me. I post a lot of my personal life on my stories more specifically. So you can see if you vibe with me as a person even, or you can just send me a message. Send me a message on Instagram if you have questions about the membership first. I'm always happy to answer your questions and just make sure it's a really good fit for you before you join. That is it for this lesson. Next lesson is one of my favorites, actually. We're going to be talking about the make or break of a successful membership. So I will see you in the next lesson.